What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Us vs. Them channel. I'm your host, Vince, and today's a bittersweet day. None of our parlays hit, but your boy ran a bonus parlay based on some of the picks that we talked about this week, and it fucking smacked. I deviated a little bit on one of them, but called the Sam Patterson KO. Knew that motherfucker was going to happen. That shit was at plus 500. I said in my videos before, that's my favorite pick of the card. It had the best odds for the likelihood of it happening. Plus 500 for a Sam Patterson KO, and it smacked. I had a 3-leg parlay that I ran. Ended up being $610 on a $10 bet. It's fucking sweet. The second prop I had is Kai Fernandez by KO. The more I thought about it, if you watched my earlier video last week, I said that Harry Hardwick's got skinny legs, and Kai Fernandez has big leg kicks. I knew that was going to be a big factor here. So the more I thought about it, after one of the parlays missed, I decided to run this one back and add this because I knew those leg kicks were going to add up. I didn't realize how much they were going to add up and how devastating they were going to be, but they did, and they landed, and that fucking smacked. So third leg on this parlay. This is the only one I deviated from last week. I watched the stare down between Ante Delage and Marcin Tybura, and I was looking at that dude and I was thinking, man, he's fucking pretty big, not very fat. And I don't know. There was something about the stare down that just made me think maybe we should change that one a little bit. So I added that leg to the parlay for a KO, and that one fucking smacked. Like I said, $10 turned into $610. We're gonna put the ticket here or whatever. I don't know. I asked the editor where we're putting it. But we're gonna put it right here. So today's a fucking good day. The only part that makes it bitter is I wasn't able to share that with you guys. When it came to some of my picks for the parlays that I was able to give you guys, didn't do as well as I wanted it to. But, like I said, that's the only part that makes it bitter, but it's still fucking sweet. Overall, it was a pretty sick card. We did really good. We went 9 for 13 on our moneyline picks. We got the Imavov one. We got Bukauskas, Mason Jones, Axel Sola, William Gomez, Omar Sy, Kai Fernandez, Sam Patterson, and Sam Hughes. We smacked all those. Obviously, I didn't run all those or didn't touch all those in the parlay, but we went 9 for 13 on the money line picks, and that's pretty good. I want to stick around that 9 or 10 on average every week. If we can keep those numbers exactly where they are, a little bit better, that's right where I want to be. We went 3 for 13 on the method of victory picks, which kind of sucked. I want to get those numbers at least half. I want to get about half of those. That's kind of my goal every week, is to get half or more. We got the Sam Patterson KO, which I already talked about, but I'll talk about it again. That fucking smacked, that plus 500. We called the William Gomez by decision. He's a decision merchant, and I had a feeling that he was going to win the fight. So him going the distance and winning by decision, a close fight too. That's typical William Gomez style. So we got that one, and then we got the Bukauskas knockout. That one really wasn't like, we wasn't going on a limb on that one. But what a fucking elbow he gave right at the end of round 1. That was crazy. Probably the hardest elbow I've ever seen. So, like I said, 3 for 13 on that, on the method of victory. 9 for 13 on the money line. Those are good numbers. Those are pretty solid numbers. So, this is the first official parlay that we actually hit on this channel, which makes me excited. I'm before I started the YouTube channel, I've been pretty consistent at hitting. That's the reason why I got involved in doing this YouTube, because I want to share my picks with you guys. Like I said, a little bit upset that I wasn't able, one of the ones I shared wasn't able to smack, but we did get one that won, and that's great. We're going to start a tally. So, if you guys get picks from my channel and any of them hit, drop it in the comments below. I want to keep a constant tally of money that we're stealing from Vegas, because at the end of the day, this channel is called Us versus Them. So me and you, it's versus Vegas. It's versus the odds makers. So we're trying to rob them with everything we can. So this is the start of the tally, and I'm really excited to share that with you guys. We're going to keep this video nice and sweet, nice and short. We're going to get back to reviewing for the Contender Series. I'm going to get that video out to you guys tomorrow so you guys can review that. Just a little bit of warning, those fights are kind of hard to pick. We'll get more into that during that video, but there's just not a lot of footage on some of those guys. So it's going to be really challenging for us to make predictions. So I'll probably only have one parlay for you guys for Tuesday's fights for Contender Series. But yeah, other than that, we're going to have to get back to work. We got another fight this weekend, another chance to rob Vegas again, another chance to fucking smack. So let's go, guys. I'm excited. Let's go.